development in the country at this moment in time, and it will be, if it goes ahead, a flagship which people will be coming from all over this country and over Northern Europe as well, France, Belgium and Holland, to see it.
I am representing all the families in this area. We all feel deeply concerned that the area, the rural area that we've come to like and enjoy, the reason for moving here will be lost forever. It'll be destroyed totally.
It's not just a soccer stadium, it's a leisure complex with cinema, function suite, bowling alley, even a new railway station. It's just the sort of development the Borough Council wants. The trouble is, it's against its own planning policy. That provides 11 reasons why council officers are recommending refusal, and local objectors are right behind them.
To permit this application would mean it would be very difficult to turn down any other similar applications in the green wedge around Maidstone.
Feelings run high. Police are investigating 8 threats of violence telephoned to a Labour councillor if she votes against the plan.
I'm very frightened by them, but I still think that planning merits must be taken into account in this application. Therefore, I refuse to be intimidated and shall vote on the planning merits and therefore vote against the application.
But the plan has friends among those who rely on argument rather than threat.
I and my group strongly believe that in this case we have an acceptable planning application which will give us very badly needed community facilities and the opportunity for the Stones to come back to Maidstone.
And if the plans are passed, that won't be the end of the matter. They'll have to go before the Environment Secretary for his approval before any work can start.
The meeting begins at 6:30 on Monday night at Maidstone Corn Exchange, and big crowds are expected. Lloyd Bracey, Coast to Coast, Maidstone.
The crowds don't flock to Maidstone's adopted home at Dartford. Only 846 turned up last Saturday, the lowest Football League attendance of the season. And with the club losing £1,500 a day, it simply can't survive at Watling Street. The club is under no illusions that the decision on these plans is more significant than the result which lifted Maidstone into the Football League.
It's the most important day in the life of the club. Obviously, it's more important than even winning promotion to the Football League. If we don't go ahead with this, then the whole future of the club has to be looked at from a completely different angle.
No Football League club has completely disappeared since Accrington Stanley in 1961. But 30 years on, Mr. Thompson is threatening to wind up Maidstone if his application fails.
Mr. Thompson now has a controlling interest in Dartford Football Club. So even if Maidstone goes under, Watling Street could still be the stage for league football.
The supporters must be concerned that Maidstone will actually drop out of the Football League if you fail.
Well, I don't think that we'll drop out of the Football League. It would be silly to lose the membership, but we'd have to look very carefully at what avenue that membership followed in the future.
Is it a possibility that Dartford could take over the membership of the Football League?
I don't know the answer to that. Obviously, the two clubs are very closely connected, and we do play at Dartford, and all of those things would have to be borne into consideration if Maidstone rejected the proposal.
It wouldn't be the same. It's not Maidstone United Football Club as I know it, and as I've supported them since a young boy. No.
The fact that Maidstone have played here since entering the Football League would certainly help if the League Management Committee do eventually consider a name change from Maidstone to Dartford. The losers would be the supporters of Maidstone United. Chris Morn, Coast to Coast, Watling Street.